the discussions page on Canvas. So discussions page is very important. So let me just give an example. So it will say like attendance and discussions for colorways. Colorways is a topic we are going to dive deep into. It's really fun. It's like one design, how you can make that same design look completely different by using different color schemes or color harmonies. And these are all so exciting. I think color theory is something I am most excited about of all the things I teach, because color is such a beautiful, amazing thing. For me, it brings science and arts together. So I want you to sign in here by hitting the reply button. It opens up and say, I am here. Hi, everybody, whatever you want to say. And then you are done. That's your checking in. So I have then the student's name, what time they checked in, and that fact that they're not late or something, because attendance is very important for synchronous classes. I do want to make sure nobody misses anything, which is why I want you to sign in here first. If there is something important, I'll post here. I might say, take a look at modules such and such for colorways and make sure you're kind of familiar with what I'm going to be introducing today. Then it's not something completely unknown. You have looked through the modules and you're slight bit familiar about what I'm going to talk about. So modules are here. If you have already said something here and you meant to add more things, you go to the 3 dots, vertical dots, they're called ellipses, and you click on it once, you have these options. If you put something completely wrong for another class or something, you can delete it. Or if it's a repeat, and things don't always work smoothly, you might have put something here and you see 3 times the same post, then you can go and delete the ones that you don't want. If you want to add more things, or if you want to correct your spelling, sometimes I don't have my reading glasses on, and sometimes I don't really have time to correct it. But if I do, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. I come back and try to change it. So you have that option, okay? So after our class is over, discussions is where we put our work in progress. So you are doing a color wheel or painting colorways or anything like that, and you are not expected to know everything ahead of time, which means we are going to develop the work here. So your first pencil drawing is done. You want me to check it and see if it's okay. So here is the icon that you click on, and this will take you to where your images are on your computer or your external hard drive. And then you put the submit, and that's all. So that's how then it will be embedded here. One of the things I suggest, you see the cursor here, that means it's left justified right now. What happens if you put an image here that's left justified? If you want to add any text, it will show up here. So I usually suggest you choose center and then get your image posted. I'll show you. That's one of my watercolors, and some of you have seen it probably. So it takes up a huge amount of space. You don't want that. So you make it smaller by holding this corner thing and make it more, easy to see. And because I had chosen the centered thing is going to stay centered no matter how small you make. And then you are done, and whatever you want to say, you can type in. Here is my work in progress, and then you put done, and it's there. I don't grade discussions pages except for the very first one and the very last one. The very first one is your intro, and then the last one, we have a few things that also to encourage people to participate, the first and the last. The rest of the discussions, none of them will be graded. It's non-judgmental studio space for you. So don't feel self-conscious. Nobody is judging you. I'm not policing you. I'm not judging you. I'm just going to give my feedback to improve it. And the rest of the class is also to participate. So your peer has posted their work in progress. And Sudeshna hasn't seen it yet. She is going to check on these discussions page on Monday, but this is open 24/7. You are here on Saturday and you are posting your own thing and you saw something that caught your attention. You can say, hey, that looks great. Or what colors did you use? What program did you use? Because you might be using just paint and paper and not using any digital things. And somebody posted something they did digitally, and you learn from each other by interacting like that. So this is a place where we interact. And I really use this as a very important tool for creating that sense of community for the class where we are not judging each other. We are here to encourage each other and learn from each other. Any questions from anybody about how discussions work? This is a new territory for all of us, right? This is a third semester of color theory. I'm teaching all online. I have taught online. This is a fifth semester, and I have learned tremendously during this time how to use the technology. But those of you who have taken my classes before and used discussions, do you have anything to contribute? Do you want to say anything that, Sudeshna, I think if we know this part ahead of time, that would be helpful. You are welcome to participate and contribute if you have more experience than the rest of the class working with discussions.
I'll just say that my experience has been that it all goes very smoothly. It's a very user-friendly platform, I think. So I was very pleased with the way it was used in the last class, Watercolor 1. So
yeah. I'm amazed how smoothly actually Canvas does work. Thank you, Asina. On discussions, I have a page where we keep tech resources. Here, if somebody comes up this semester, tells me, Sudeshna, I have found such a cool Procreate-like thing that I don't have to buy, it's free. I will say, hey, can you tell me where to find it, how to find it, what is it called? I will add that here. You can also, whatever new apps that you have discovered, like there is an app, for instance, it's on our module that lets you do colorways. And so you can share all that with your class, and we benefit from learning from each other's experience and explorations. And I totally encourage that.